Hi folks, this is Sue Bell from NetworkEmpire.com and ThemeZoom.com, and we're here in the middle of creating our website for Nashville SEO local business. Alright, so we've got our first silo kind of fleshed out here. Now I recommend a minimum of five articles in a silo. Even so, like if I just hold my cursor over here, you can see it says SSA on the second line. In the middle it says SSA 11. So what this is actually saying is, based on how competitive this blueprint is, it recommends that you have 11 supporting articles. Now, there's one thing that we didn't actually come in here and adjust, I realized also as we were off the video. Let's just go take a look at what our competitors are, how competitive this is. Let's look at Nashville SEO, and let's see what the top ranked sites are in terms of, oh, look at that, NashvilleSEO.org. Now I know this has got a page rank 0. I was just here. This is our site. So Greg's managed to get it ranked number 1 for this, despite the fact that it has no page rank. But let's just look at the competition for a moment. This is the next one, number 2. This has got a page rank of 3. That's interesting. More competitive than I thought it was going to be. And the next one down is Meetup, which has probably got a page rank of 3. SEOinnashville.com, which is definitely a competitor, has a page rank of 4. So these are, interestingly enough, some pretty healthy sites. And it makes me wonder what kind of inbound link anchor text they've got to have a page rank 4 and be outranked by a page rank 0 site. But hey, alright, so all I can say is Greg's doing some wicked shit. Alright, so we are looking at a page rank 3 or 4 for these terms. So by default in Network Empire Builder, when you look at your business rules, it sets this up to be a page rank 3. So this isn't too shabby. We're just about on there, which means that the decisions that it's making and the suggestions that it's making, that's about right. So this site, we just flattened this site a few minutes ago. It had pages, it had several silos and some pages underneath the silos, and it was all built out with our video blog builder. So there's also some real pages on here with some real content that Mike's had up for a few weeks, and the front page had some real content on it. So, and the rest of it was just all videos and the content that came along with the videos that were pulled. So, so that gives you an idea of how quickly it ranked and what it was doing. So back at this is what I would do. So I went through all of that just to say what I would like to do is come back to here and build out some more pages. I would like to get it to 11 pages underneath the silo, but I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. The most important thing for me to do today is to get the 5 concepts up here that I want, at least the silo landing page for all 5 of these concepts, and a few pages underneath each silo, so that we can put our products up and market our products, right? So that's our first milestone and what I hope to accomplish today. So I'm going to try to build out these 2 silos, and I'm going to get the silo landing pages in for all 5 silos, and if we get that far today, I'll be a happy camper. So with that in mind, let's just let's come back here to Nashville SEO as the page that we're focusing on. And let's just, I think I have some things that I can use for these other silos that I'm looking at. So Nashville Reputation Management, that's one of the silos that I want. And there was online marketing, that's another silo that I want. And social media marketing, that's another silo that I want. And web design company is in this list. I could use that as a placeholder, and then if I actually come up with web design later, we can swap it around. Alright, that at least gets me my other 4 silos, so let me move those over to my blueprint. And you'll remember from the web design thing, that's going to be really interesting to look at, and because that wasn't one of the pain terms. So we'll get back to that. It's at the end, but we'll get back to that. Alright, so now we've got our 4 silo landing pages, and what I really want to do is get this online marketing import in here. So I'm down to just a couple of pages. I'll go ahead and leave those for right now. I could just blow everything in this list away. I can delete all the keywords from my search grid, or I can delete selected keywords. Maybe I'll just take out internet. Maybe I'll leave internet marketing and search engine marketing for right now and just delete that one. Alright, now I want to import the next keyword list, and I'll just put it on pause while I find that file. Okay, I've selected the last keyword tool as my source. I found my file. I'm going to import my keywords. And as you remember, this came off of the other tool, and that was one of the reasons why I hadn't gone through the rest of my silos, was because I kind of wanted to see what happened with the research, or with the results from having Nashville both on the front and on the back of my keywords. So obviously I brought up Nashville right at the very top, but that's not my, that's just how that spun the keyword list. But I have a fair chunk of keywords that have green flags at this juncture, which is refreshing. So let's just look at our online marketing concepts here for a minute. It's hard to believe that this is online marketing. We've got develop a strategy, execute, best online marketing, and implementation. Alright, that was some pretty straightforward ideas. And yet what I find I have is like web design. I wish I hadn't moved the web design over. I'd like to see how these web designs stack up beside web design company. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come back here to manage my blueprint, and I'm going to find web design company, and I'm going to put it back in the keyword list because I just want to see how it stacks up next to everything else. So I'm going to put it back into research, click this, and put this, send this back to research, and move the keyword back, and come back here to design my site and see what happened to Nashville Web Design Nashville, and where is company? Alright, so it's way down here with a red flag, right? Nashville Web Design Company. It's got, when you look at search volumes, it's got an estimated 19, whereas web design has got like 572 or 466. So having Nashville in the front is a more popular search than having Nashville in the back, which was my gut hunch that pretty much Nashville, pre-pending Nashville is a better idea than appending Nashville, but you can see that there's sometimes that doesn't make any difference, but most of the time it does. So I want to grab this actually and move this over to, let me just see what I've got selected, nothing. So let me select Nashville SEO, and let me grab Nashville Web Design as my last silo and move that to my blueprint, and now I feel better about all of my silos. I've got keywords really that I'm trying to target, and they're pretty good keywords. Alright, so back here under Nashville Online Marketing again, I want to develop a strategy. So I want to look, actually, let's just look for strategy and see what happens here. There's no keywords in there with strategy whatsoever. And pretty much everything that we were talking about over there in Quora, they're all talking about strategies. So that's fascinating. So if it's not about strategies, what is it about? What are these keywords about? So agencies, advertising agencies, marketing, social media, web development. These are pretty generic. Online marketing, internet marketing, web design. This isn't actually about content marketing, search engine marketing, email marketing. Alright, so let's just look at marketing. And see what that brings us, because that's the heart of online marketing is marketing, right? So you got internet marketing, that's interesting. Internet marketing with a search volume of 48 versus online marketing with a, let's just look at our search volume over there for a second. online marketing has got a search volume of 10. So that's fascinating to me. Internet marketing with a search volume of 48. So maybe internet marketing is more what we're looking for rather than online marketing. So let's just swap those around for a minute. I'm going to go back to Manage Blueprint. I'm going to take online marketing and I'm going to throw it back into the keyword decision screen. Research, that's what I'm looking for. And back to design my site. And back here to Nashville SEO. And I'm going to grab internet marketing as being Internet Marketing Nashville as opposed to Nashville Internet Marketing. Fascinating. A lot more competing pages, a lot more search volume. Okay, I'll move that to my blueprint. And so now what else do we have in our marketing? So we've got digital marketing. We've got digital marketing. We've got content marketing. So let me just look at these for a second. Digital marketing, content marketing. What do I have clicked? Let's click actually marketing Nashville SEO before I get carried away and try to move things into the wrong spot. Alright, so digital marketing. Social media marketing is a whole other silo. So digital marketing, content marketing, marketing research. That's an interesting idea. Email marketing. Email marketing isn't. I mean, email marketing could definitely be like its whole other silo, but we don't have that here, so I would include that as part of online marketing as a concept. And marketing plan. All right, now we're getting somewhere because remember they were talking about strategies? So strategy and plan are basically synonymous, and it came up, like it passed our national level, even so it comes up as nothing for the local level. But I'm definitely going to take that because I think that that's crucial based on the research that we did in Quora. So you can kind of see how Painfinder like helps to point out some concepts that you might otherwise just kind of go, like, from here on down, So affiliate marketing, that's kind of a different thing. He's doing B2B, not really affiliate marketing. Research we've got up there in a different way. Email we've got up there in a different way. And email we have up there in a different way. So this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different concepts, which is basically what I'm looking for. Let me just see how many concepts I need for here. This is suggesting actually 10, but I'm happy to start with 5 today. That gets me a long way. And to me, digital marketing means like videos, and I might have to go back and check with him on that concept and see if that's actually included in what he wants to do. I would probably do that. I'm going to go ahead and publish this, but if he were, if the client relationship were more formal, then I would check back and say, look, this is what I'm planning on putting under your online marketing for your online marketing services. I'm going to include these topics and make sure that these are topics that he's actually including in his products so that everything matches, right? You don't want to rank for things that you're not selling. Okay, so let me just check this again. Internet marketing, I got my 5 things. I'm going to move those to the blueprint. All right, we've got our second silo. Woohoo! We're making progress. So we got 2 silos down. Now the one thing that I haven't really done, and let me just come in here and do this. The one thing that I haven't really talked about is this idea of synonyms. We've got Internet Marketing Nashville, and that's 2 things I want to talk about. So I did find, actually, that it was worthwhile to go ahead and run it through this tool and have it give me the locale both in the front end and the back end. That was worth doing. So that was one important question that I had in my mind. And then the other thing I wanted to do was to include this idea of synonyms. So I'm here on Internet Marketing Nashville, and internet marketing is very similar to online marketing, right? Online marketing was the thing that we threw back because it didn't have, just make sure that I'm, yeah, that was our original term that we had been looking at, but we threw it back because it didn't have as many searches. And so I'm going to go ahead and make that a synonym of internet marketing because it is synonymic and it's a different way of expressing it. I'm going to add this as a primary synonym. So what that does is it's going to add it to my keyword list. I'm going to be able to see it when I go to create my content on my blog and remember to use it, so that I've got a couple of different ways of expressing that same idea. And then when I go to do my inbound links, I'll diversify my inbound links with these other things that I want to express. Now, by default, let me just come here and refresh this screen again. You can see how my blueprint's building out. This has got to be like my all-time favorite screen. All right, so let's just look at this for a second. So Internet Marketing Nashville not only has the keyword that I just added, which was Online Marketing Nashville, but it's also got other supporting keywords, which are basically the pages that are underneath it. So so the idea of that being is you're on your silo landing page and you're going to talk a little bit about each one of these topics and link down to those pages so that you've got a contextual link. And so these keywords are going to actually support this particular concept. So I'm not going to worry about getting too many more keywords in here, but it's a nice idea on the lowest level. I'm not going to go to the supporting article level because this is a local website. I don't need to do that. This is as granular as I need to get. So Digital Marketing Nashville, I would like some supporting keywords to go in here if I were actually doing a site for a client. And there's nothing on that drill that gives me any kind of digital marketing concepts. So I would go back into TLKT and I would do another drill on digital marketing. I wouldn't bother to include Nashville. I just want those ideas behind digital marketing, and grab any keywords. I don't really care what the search volume is. It's not necessarily a money keyword for me. It's a supporting idea, right? So I'll maybe do that in the next video and come back and show you what I'm talking about.